Hey YouTube, it's Alex. I just want to make a new video just because it's been a little bit and I have a couple of things I guess to update on. And I guess as far as facial hair wise, I just want to show you guys where I'm at, even though you can't really see it very well in video. I'm growing it out for November, so I've been growing it out for a couple of weeks, and it's actually a lot longer than I thought it would be. Um, so I was curious to see how full my beard will get. Um, and with Thanksgiving approaching, and family stuff happening, uh, I don't know if I really talked about this a lot, but me and my brother haven't spoken in about 4 or 5 years since I started transitioning. And, my mother has really been struggling because every time he comes up, I usually leave or else he won't come up, which is fine. I usually have places to stay and things like that. And I guess it's really during the holidays you really start thinking about family and all that kind of stuff. And I'm lucky that the rest of my family accepts me for who I am. But I do have that one and only brother, one and only sibling that doesn't. And he's actually kind of alienating a lot of people in the family. So I think it's personal reasons and possibly others. I'm not really sure. And then I've seen some other people mention how, their family members are talking to them and things like that. And it's just really sad to know that things such as religion and, other stuff like that can really affect the way that we view our own children, um, and, view our own families and our friends. So I think it's good for a lot of people, especially who have been banished or their families and talking to them, to have a good support system with friends. Ever since moving up here, I found it really important, not only to be close with my family, but also to have a lot of friends that I'm close with. And I was fortunate to find a really good group of people. It's not always easy, and it's not really the amount of people that you have in your life. It's more about the relationships that you're building with them, and if you have someone to talk to. I know that that's a problem with my brother. He doesn't have people he can talk to, and I think it's really hard for him to deal with things. I think at some point in our lives, we all kind of need some form of therapy, whether it be from a friend, whether it be from a family member, or a therapist. And there's no shame in that. And you don't have to do it for trans related reasons. It doesn't have to be anything about you being trans. So it's something that I'm probably going to look into in the future. I do have like anxiety and depression issues that I need to work through, but that's why you have people that you can talk to, and I'm lucky enough to have a partner that I can talk to as well, not just my friends, which is nice. I mean, you can't always use them to talk to them about everything, but it's good to have that as well. So yeah, so I don't know. I just wanted to make a quick update about supporting groups and things like that, and um, having people to talk to. And really, if you don't have anyone to talk to, I mean, this is why we built this community on YouTube, is to share our experience, is to share our knowledge, and give our support to people who are having a hard time, who are struggling with their transition. So if you're in that point in your life and you don't really have a good support system, or you may have friends who don't understand what you're going through, um, whether you're thinking about transitioning or not, maybe you're genderqueer, whatever it may be, I'm always here to talk to or to email back and forth. If I know of any support groups, especially if you're on Ontario, I know lots of places that you can go, and I'm sure there's lots of people on YouTube who live in your area. So browse around, look, try to find someone who's nearby. I try not to become one of those trans people who are like, oh, well, I'm already passing, I'm already this, I'm already established, so I don't have time to burden myself with newbies. I guess that's what you'd call them. I don't like that. I feel like those people aren't really supporting their community, and I understand being stealth, but there's also being a jerk about it. And just because someone's new at something or they're not on T doesn't make them any less of a man than you are. And I actually found that a lot when I first joined this community. If you're not on T, if you're not passing, if you're not really masculine or whatever, like people don't really give you a second look. They really don't try to engage in talking with you. They just don't really care. And then once I actually started transitioning with hormones and surgery, somehow I was noticed by everyone, which I find really strange. And I don't know, it's one thing I really dislike about this community, and not everybody does it. Um, and I'm not aware of every community that's out there, but I know for mine, it's a big thing that does happen. And I try to outreach to people, whether or not, no matter where they are in their transition, it shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't. And it's almost like you're embarrassed to be seen with someone who isn't fully transitioned. Oh, well, they're going to think I'm trans. Like, that just isn't an excuse. Like, it just isn't. We're here, I mean, I'm here, I know, to support other people. Um, and, some people don't want to do that. And that's fine. But, don't pretend to be their friend after they've transitioned. I guess is what irritates me. Anyways, I'll stop on my rant. I haven't really been doing a lot of working out. I've been really lazy. I am part of that group on Facebook. I think it's FTM PhotoShare and FTM Fitness, and I post some pictures of myself on there and whatever. My lats and my pecs have actually gotten a lot bigger, and my back. And this is with a little bit of training, and I think it's just me growing, to be honest. Excuse me, school has been way too busy for me to work out as much as I want to. I'm going to start doing a split, an upper and lower body split. I find it easier to just do that 2 days in a row, take a day off, do 2 days, and then have the rest of the week off. Because I literally have to study about, you know, 4 or 5 hours, sometimes a day. So that doesn't really give a lot of time to be physically active, though it is important to stay physically active, I know, for brain function and all that good stuff. Anyways, yeah, so I just wanted to make a quick update. Hopefully all you guys have a great Thanksgiving, those who are celebrating it. And I'll probably upload a video. I want to show you guys my simple chest workout that I did before I had top surgery. And this is what I did even when I was binding. So it's pretty simple. You can do it within your own house. So if you're really nervous about going to the gym, this would be for you. You do need weights though, of some kind. I would say 10s or 20s or 15s, maybe something like that. And try to get the plates so you can switch them. If you get the cast iron like dumbbells that are preset like 10s and 20s, you find it hard to kind of jump weight because you can't really add 5 pounds to those. So yeah, so I guess that's it. Peace.